Begun in a fit of rage, the Battle of Yiling led Liu Bei to a new spiritual state of mind. He realized that Sun Quan's vision of peace mirrored his own and decided to merely annex Wu rather than annihilate them. With the goal of peace so tantalizingly close, only Cao Cao remained. Intent on fighting it out with Cao Cao, Liu Bei advanced his forces to the Wujiang Plains in northern Hanzhong. In response, Cao Cao, seeking to defeat Liu Bei, led his elite troops to attack the Shu forces. The two great generals challenged one another in one last battle for control of the new age.
Cao Cao would provide a path, introduce strong principles, and nurture everyone's talents and abilities. It's a vision that could please the people.
Ha! He's nothing but hot air. Even without the guy's leadership, the people can learn to grow without anyone's help.
Right. That is correct. By working together, they can teach themselves the proper path.
And yet, it assumes that they know what to do. But nothing is certain.
But giving them hope and guidance is Brother Bei's task. That's why we're here, isn't it? To help him?
I fear we have no choice but a battle. Cao Cao. Neither of us will bend, so one must break.
Friends, let this be the final battle that our poor land must face. We must grasp victory. Through our strength, the battle will be won! This will be the final battle. My friends, lend me your aid.
We must not pursue them too far. Let us watch and see what they will do.
Enemy, no escape. Me pursue.
Wei Yan, you must not go off alone. I knew it. I knew he would rebel against us. Fighting amongst themselves? That works to our advantage. Move for the plateau.
Get out of my way!
Let us have a glorious fight!
Those who get out of my way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Release! In the glory of Shu and the plans of our Prime Minister, let our arrows pierce Wei and all who follow it! Split up the men! We'll hit the enemy archers from both sides!
Move! Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
How could my beauty have fallen in such a way?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This enemy is clever. Go back. Must regroup.
Liu Bei, save me! Liu Bei fights. I fight too.
Prime Minister, our forces have arrived.
Just as I planned. Wei Yan, it is time. You and our reinforcements must take the enemy camp.
I fight for Liu Bei. Wait, all.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Liu Bei.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The situation is dire. Think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh. You go! The situation is dire.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight! That was close. Thank you for aiding us. You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
My lord, more enemy troops are headed this way.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
My lord, a new enemy force has arrived at Wujiang.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight! This base must not be allowed to fall! Send for reinforcements immediately!
virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
No! Enemy strong! Me win!
You would face me? Very well.
Here I go!
Let it begin. I suppose death is something even I
Here I
can
go! Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Most impressive, Master Liu Bei. Now I must follow your example.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We must rouse ourselves for this fight!
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Our task is to attack that base. Let us not waste any time.
Here I go! Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
How can one such as you stop me?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Most impressive! We should all aspire to such greatness.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Together we must open a path to a new world. We must let none stand in our way.
What can you do with it? Liu Bei, you do not have what it would take to change the world.
Sounds people can grow without the change you propose. It is that growth that will change the land.
Can you not see? It is that which invites chaos. Mine is the only way. Gently, not vain.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Friends, thank you. It has been a long and difficult road, but the chaos has fled. Now let us walk in a new and peaceful age. Get out of my way! This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts.
My lord. Hello. Here, have one of these freshly steamed buns.
Oh, I must try it. Master, you've added something new. Bamboo sprouts?
Just put them in. Came out well. I think it really adds something to the taste.
Your Highness. You're not supposed to be going off by yourself. Please.
Forgive me, Xiao Yun. Funny, but I find that this old marketplace is a lot more comfortable than the Imperial throne will ever be.
I can tell. The calm and peace on the faces of these people is the vision of the land my lord worked so hard to create.
Did you call us Lord?
Your Imperial Highness! Sorry.
Just kidding. The sun feels so good out here today.